It's been a few weeks since we were in Germany, and I really miss the Autobahn.
Yeah, the speed limit just disappeared.
So you just go as fast as you want?
I think so.
Yes, what you've heard is true. In stretches of the German freeway system, there is no speed limit. It's a really strange sensation to open it up for the first time. Of course, it's a little easier to do when you're driving a $70,000 X6, but luckily we were in good hands. We had a good stretch of Autobahn driving on our trip from Munich to Cologne. Growing up, I'd always heard that the Midwest has such a big German population because the land reminded German immigrants so much of home. I have no idea if that's true or not, but it was definitely easy to see. We spent the days driving through towns that could have just as easily been in Wisconsin, Illinois, Ohio, wherever. It wasn't until we stopped and filled up that we were reminded that we were about 5,000 miles away from home.
Automatically, fill up is hindsight always yet possible.
Okay. Sick.
The BMW International was taking place in Cologne, which was our final stop in Germany. It's a city bisected by the Rhine River and full of fantastic architecture and these dancing teens. I'm not sure what they were doing. It's no shock that it's impossible not to think about World War II while you're in Germany. Cologne was bombed heavily during the war, and you quickly realize that the things you're taking pictures of today, well, they didn't always look that way. Anyway, this is a golf show. And before we get to the golf, I'm going to show you a clip of this juggler that we found because it was sick.
Sean, what do you think about this guy?
He's an exceptional juggler.
Thank you.
Live, Facebook Live.
The BMW International took place at the golf club Gutlerchenhof, which I'm sure I'm mispronouncing, and featured very theatrical volunteers. The course was designed by Jack Nicklaus in 1997, and it turned out to be a pretty stout test, especially over the weekend when the wind got up. It kind of felt like a version of Conway Farms, another BMW venue in Chicago. We haven't spent much time at European Tour events, and it was a goal this year to get to more. It's actually pretty fun to go to an event where the golf course and the field are all just a little bit more unfamiliar than the normal PGA Tour events we go to. Am I allowed to take photos or no?
This is unreal. This guy was leading the tournament.
We just got lunch and we were ready to go.
Iron covers.
After exploring the tournament a little bit, the BMW folks asked us if we wanted to go for a ride in an M3. We said sure, and they said, great, we have just the driver to take you guys around.
Come on.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey, DJ.
How are you?
Hey.
How are you?
Meet you.
And so off we went with the Ryder Cup captain.
And it's select a Frenchman for the Ryder Cup.
Ah, see? I haven't been asked that question before.
What do you plan to do with the course setup? I know that a lot of the players were not real thrilled with the way Hazeltine was set up.
You know, that golf course there is very much a golf course that you know, it can only really be set up one way, and so I think we'll go with the way the golf course normally is. I also believe that when you got 24 of the best players in the world and you put them on any golf course, they'll find a way of playing it.
What's the fastest you've gotten it up to in the Autobahn?
I can't tell you. My mum would never forgive me.
So if you had 12 captain's picks, would that help you or hurt you?
You know, I like the way the system is, but the wildcards are it's extremely tough. But it gives you opportunities. But to pick all 12, I think would be a wrong signal to send, because I think you've got to have the ability to stand up and have a great season and qualify and know that what you're going to do and not wait till 3 weeks before.
And then, of course, we got to do a little driving
By
ourselves.
wearing out that brake. Let it go, baby. Let it go. Woo! You having fun? I want to go fast.
What a view for those guys, huh? We've always been really big fans of watching the European Tour on TV, so it was pretty cool when they invited us inside the truck to see how they produced the show.
That's the main mantra you want to look at for
So you guys are
TX.
feeding this out to all the
Everybody.
different partners?
It's all the broadcasters around the world,
Yeah.
so it's more than 50 countries taking it this
So it's a
week.
raw feed that you guys
It's a
are
raw
feeding?
feed, it's
Okay.
continuous golf, so that if the Golf Channel in the States, for example, we were taking it, we've got an open telephone circuit with them on the back row, so we're talking through all the shots that we're doing and what's coming, and getting them away to a break, say, wait, Golf Channel, one more shot. There's a leaderboard, there's the music, commentary pause, 3, 2, 1 pause, go Golf Channel.
Talk me through what you guys just saw there.
All that information flowing through there. You sit at home, you want to be like, oh, just show that. There was no panic in that room at any moment. Like they
can't find Daryl.
Vision 10 hasn't come up at 10 green, which concerns me.
Daryl's 10 green. They got to get Daryl.
It's gone.
Okay, the camera is there, but he's not there.
Man, the calm level for what was going on in there, that's what blew me away.
3, 2, 1.
This will be the obvious one, Joyce.
After getting a lesson in TV production, we wanted to walk around and see what else the tournament had to offer.
Well, I need my doors up, not out. I'm gonna have to move some money around, but I think I'm in.
And of course, here's a little favor to the rest of the guys who insist that I only edit to make their shots look bad. Oh, a couple more tries. Not yet. We actually got to play the old course a few weeks after this, and it's pretty clear why Tron knew the place so well.
On the tee from Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Tron Carter.
And here's me not knowing Tron's on the first tee, prepared to make a full golf swing.
This is Tron. He's got 160. I don't know if he knows it's meters. Play well today, guys. Best of luck to both teams.
Cheers, boys. Cheers. Small beers or massive hands? Wasn't ready for the spicy.
And like all the beer and sausage we tried in Germany, it came with a pretty simple review.
How was it? Good, man.
With that, it was time to head home. Thank you to everyone we met in Germany for showing us such a good time, and to BMW for making it happen. Until next time.